And hey, maybe you're looking to go to the game this weekend. State Fair Classic kickoff at 6 on Saturday. Temperature of about 91 degrees. Like I mentioned, it's going to be warm, but it is going to be a little breezy, so that could help out. Let's take things back to today. Today we're talking air quality alert. This means high levels of pollution, lowered air quality, unfortunate, unhealthy for sensitive groups. What this means is that if you have respiratory issues, you may want to limit your time outside. Another reason you might want to do that is because of our pollen count. Ragweed is at a high count, elm is at a high count, grass is at a moderate. Right now 88 degrees, but it feels like 92 when you do factor in that humidity, the wind out of the south, 5 to 10 miles per hour. It is going to be rather light throughout the day, and that light wind is what's going to keep our pollution high. It doesn't mix out any of the aerosols in the air. Temperature is still going to climb with the help of sunshine. 93 degrees expected at 3, 94 degrees around 5. Blue sky across the board, across all North Texas for the rest of the week. 94 this high for Denton, 92 in McKinney, 95 in Fort Worth. And every day we're going to notice the temperature climb about a degree. 95 degrees tomorrow, 96 on Friday, 95 on Saturday, 94 on Sunday. This is generally 9 to about 11 degrees above what's considered normal this time of the year. So let me talk you through some changes. We've been talking a lot about the warmth, the ridge of high pressure. That's what's going to hold pretty steady for the rest of the week. I'm taking you to Saturday now. We're going to notice this eventually shift towards the east, and this is now on Sunday. Around this time frame, sometime during the weekend, we're going to see this trough of low pressure just moving into the western coast. When that approaches, it's going to kick up our winds. This weekend, you might notice the breeze kicking up a little bit. It's because of how close that low is. Eventually, it could continue to progress towards the central plains, and it could help bring in a front. So let me take you to that. This is Tuesday. We're still under the influence of that high. This is now Wednesday. But look at Thursday. Wednesday into Thursday, we could see that area of the cold front approaching. This is what's going to potentially bring in some rain, not for everyone. In fact, right now, it just looks like it'll mostly be for West Texas, the Panhandle, South Texas, maybe picking up a 1/10 to a 1/4 inch of rain, but North Texas not looking too lucky in that department. It actually is looking rather dry. And again, this is through the middle part of next week. As of now, it doesn't look like our rain coverage will be all that high. So over the next several days, we're going to see the temperature still in the mid-90s. Again, warmer than what's considered normal. The morning lows will be in the low 70s. It stays dry through at least Tuesday. And then we're looking at that small potential for rain returning middle part of the week, only about 10 to 20% coverage as of now. But again, it could help drop our highs from the 90s middle part of next week into the upper 80s for next weekend. So a much needed break from the heat. All right.